Hazak u'baruch. Zat Hashem Mincha is going to be 6:30 and Sirihot is going to be 5:50. Please be on time. The Halacha discusses something that we touched upon earlier, a concept of bitur kli mechano, which means that if you take something that is muktze and you put it on something that is not muktze, like some sort of vessel, then you are effectively canceling. You are not allowing that vessel, the bottom vessel, to be used on Shabbat. It's a form of potentially breaking the vessel, figuratively breaking the vessel on Shabbat. Let me give an example so that it becomes a little bit clearer. We spoke a few weeks ago about a person who was handling muktze by accident. He picked up, maybe he reached into his pocket, he realized there's $100, all of a sudden there's $100 in his hand. And he made a mistake, he didn't realize it, he thought it was a piece of paper maybe, now he has $100 in his hand. We said he doesn't have to drop it right away. He could take it to a spot and put it in a safe place that it won't be like lying around on the floor. That's permitted, but he does have to watch out to not put it on top of something that is a vessel. Because if he puts it on top of something that's a vessel, let's say he takes it and puts it on a plate that's in the kitchen. The problem would be that he's now mevatel that plate, because that plate is no longer going to be able to be carried that Shabbat. So it's essentially nullifying that plate for this Shabbat, and that would be asur to do on Shabbat. If he did it before Shabbat, that's fine. But if he did it on Shabbat, that would be a problem, and it's called bitur kli mechano. In the Gemara, there's a few cases of this. They're not so relevant. One of the cases is if a chicken lays an egg and you want to catch the egg, and you put something underneath it to catch the egg, that would also be called bitur kli mechano, because you're nullifying the instrument since the egg that is laid on Shabbat is muktze. There's another case with a candle. The candle is dripping oil, and you put a vessel underneath it. It catches the oil on Shabbat. The oil that drips off of a candle on Shabbat is also muktze. And when you put something underneath it to catch it, you're being mevatel. You're nullifying that instrument that's underneath. So this is a concept that has to do with Ilchot Shabbat, that you're not allowed to nullify an instrument. Be'ezrat Hashem, tomorrow we'll discuss, sometimes people peel eggs on Shabbat, and they want to put the shells in an instrument. Is that something that is mutar, or is that a problem of bitur kli mechano? We'll Be'ezrat Hashem discuss tomorrow. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.